Husker headman Doc Sadler joins us now from our campus studio in Lincoln. Doc, 3-0, impressive wins on the road against USC, very impressive against Rhode Island. What do you think's been the one key so far for you guys early in the year?
Well, Rick, I think more than anything, probably our defense. That's something that we've tried to focus most of our time with, and I think it's been the one stable thing that we've done in all three games, really, even against South Dakota, who I think has a very, very good basketball team. But when we did go on the road at USC for the second game, we knew that we'd have to be a good defensive team against Kevin, and I thought our defense was pretty solid there. And then to hold Rhode Island to 63 points after they're averaging 90 points a game had to be something that I thought we did a nice job with.
Have to score points as well to win games, of course, and Bo Spencer averaging 17 per game, the transfer from LSU. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, again, Bo's been there, and that's something that I think more than anything, more than the points that he has scored, the toughness that he brings to our team. And what I mean by that is he doesn't allow mistakes, he doesn't allow turnovers, he doesn't allow negative things to carry on from play after play. When things don't go the way we want them to, he has the ability to move on to the next play, and that's something I think this team needs. And I think for the most part in the three ball games, he's been a big part of that.
Doc, you have 6 guys scoring at least 5 points a game, and interesting when you see all 6 of those guys are upperclassmen, either juniors or seniors. How key is it for you this year, especially with such a different transition, games in the Big Ten, new arenas, to have upperclassmen and leadership like that?
Well, there's no question. I think that's probably the biggest strength that we have is some of our youth has finally grown up, and now we're somewhat an experienced team. This is excuse me, this is going to be a tough transition, with all the new things that do go into place. And I would hate to think that we'd be doing this with a young basketball team. It's going to be very, very difficult with an experienced team. But if there's going to be any kind of consolation, it is going to be that we do have a lot of seniors, and we've got 2 juniors that have been through the fire quite a bit. And then Dylan Talley, the 3rd junior, that is a junior college transfer that has been successful Division I also. But it's going to help. There's no question about it, and we'll see once it gets here.
Well, your team plays the nightcap in a doubleheader here on the Big Ten Network on Wednesday night when you play host to Oregon. We know the Ducks, just like their football team, they're fast, they like to run. What else should we expect to see from Lincoln on Wednesday night?
Well, again, I think, first of all, Dana Altman is in his 2nd year, and they're doing a lot of the same things that they did when he was coaching Creighton. But I think for the most part you're going to see a team, again, a lot like Rhode Island, that's going to pick us up full court and try to press and try to establish tempo with their defense. At the same time, our basketball team, the good news is in the 3 games that we've played, we've got a chance to play against a lot of different styles. So the way the preseason's supposed to be, it's lining up pretty good for us in that we're playing against some zone, we're playing against great man-to-man, against pressing defenses, so different types of offenses. But for the most part, we're going to see a lot like Rhode Island, except we'll probably see a little bit more time taken off the offensive end when they do have the ball.
And finally, Doc, you have about 6 weeks before Big Ten conference play opens up in your first ever year in the conference. You going to have any chance to take a look at some of those road maps, make sure you know all the stadium names and how to get there?
Well, I hope so. We're looking forward to it. As I tell these guys, I don't think there's very many players in the country that are going to be able to experience the things that they're going to be able to experience when they look back on their college career, and they've been to some of the best places in college basketball when they were in the Big 12, and then you move on into the Big 10 where every arena is sold out, every game, and some of the most history basketball places, they're going to get a chance to play in both of them. And so I'm looking forward to coaching it, to be honest with you. I don't look forward to playing the teams nor coaching against the coaches, but just when everything's said and done and this boy's finished coaching, I'll get a chance to say, man, I got to coach in a league that is one of the best in the country.
Well, Doc, we really appreciate the time. Congrats on the great start so far. Keep it up. Good luck against Oregon on Wednesday night.
Hey, thanks, Rick. I appreciate it, man.